Hello everyone, Zelrant here, and earlier this morning I noticed that Shift Up had announced their next game that's coming out. Originally it was called Project Witches, but that was kind of just the rumors that I'd seen. They've officially announced Project Spirits. It'll be a game that will be a subculture cross-platform game for PC and mobile, and it's set for a global launch in 2027, so 2 years from now. And they have an image that came alongside it here. And as we know, Shift Up is the developer of Nikke and Stellar Blade, as well as some other games. You can already see they're sticking with the whole waifu thing. So this is definitely going to be a game I will be covering and playing. Hopefully we get gameplay sometime soon. Hopefully it's not just a quick announcement and no talking at all for a while. Probably will be. We'll kind of have to see. But at least they kind of give us a general date of 2027. Will they meet that? Who knows? But we do have so many games coming out that I need to cover over the next couple of years. Now, one thing I did see on it is someone posted like the hiring for it, for the development, makes it out to be an open world RPG, just like all of the other big Gacha games coming out. And we know it's pretty much going to be Gacha. I mean, they state mobile and PC, so it's almost certainly going to be Gacha. Now, from what I understand, what people are kind of thinking of with returns to subculture is not mainstream. And so one of the big things we're seeing with a lot of the other open world RPGs like Ananta is kind of fitting in the mainstream of like a GTA / Spider-Man game. You have Arknight's Enfield, which has that Factorio feel to it. You have Azure Familia, which has kind of got the Harvest Moon Pokemon feel to it. So all these little different ones. So subculture could mean outside of mainstream. We'll kind of have to see. All I know is it's a waifu game. You can tell here, made by Shift Up. So definitely going to probably be a good game. We'll kind of have to see how it works out. But if gameplay is as good looking as like something like Azure Familia, 100% will be one of my core games. I mean, that's kind of the niche I've gotten into with gacha games at this point. I've kind of found my little section that'll be like my main coverage, which is the waifu games. I almost feel like I'm doing like Sephi, because that's what he does, is cover all the waifu games. Although he goes even more in depth on the obscure ones that I haven't covered. But that actually fit perfectly when it comes to core games, because I'm definitely not quitting Girls Frontline 2 or Nikke. Loving both the games. Love the overall story and lore between both of them. So those are always going to pretty much be in it. They're going to be my long-term gachas. If Azure Familia is as good as it looks, absolutely going to be my, especially if it comes out before this one, will be my core open world gacha. Now we'll have Arknight's Enfield, Ananta, and like Silver Palace, and Everness and Neverness. I'm going to be trying all of them and playing all of them, and hopefully I can get someone that can be kind of an account manager for me so that I can actually maintain them a lot easier. But I will be playing them and trying to fit them in. I know I can maintain like 5 to 6 gachas all at the same time. Not a problem at all. Especially if I have the audience for them. That'll kind of be the dictating factor with like the non-waifu ones, is do I have a good audience for them? Because if I'm not getting views and no one cares about the game, there's no reason for me to cover it. So we'll have those in there. But I absolutely will be playing this one coming out. And part of a way to kind of start preparing myself for like, I mean, I know it's long term because this is 2027, but being able to cover so many games, which includes like Arknight's Enfield and that, is actually having a true schedule when it comes to my streaming. Because one problem I have right now, and I think a lot of my audience has it as well, is I'm kind of random when I stream. I kind of have a time frame of 7 to 10 o'clock at night, at least central time. But I don't have like a dedicated time, so no one knows when to show up. And so that probably kind of hurts the viewership on that, as well as not having like a schedule of what I'll be doing. Like I have my, like most of mine are daily, just doing my dailies. But then like we have right now, Theoria Restart's launch is coming Thursday. But I'm going to be playing Stellar Blade next week. So when am I going to be streaming that gameplay and all that? And so my goal is by the end of this week. So this week's kind of unique because of a Theoria Restart launch on Thursday. That's going to be a very long day for me. By end of this week, I want to actually have a planned out schedule of I stream every day, and I'm estimating my starting time for all of my streams every day, at least during the weekdays. Weekends may be a little bit more unique. But during the weekdays, every day at 7:30 on the dot, that is my scheduled time, and I make it every time. By having a schedule like that, I will be able to plan around it. So getting my dinner, any family stuff I have to take care of. And then if I know I'm not going to be able to make that time, I can just earlier in the day post no stream today. So everybody can see that I'm not going to be streaming today. They don't have to wonder where I am at 7:30 at night. And so that's kind of my goal, is I have kind of something for that by the end of the week. I can then make a video on it, make a post on YouTube, and then update like my description on Twitch and YouTube, so everybody knows what my schedule is. And it's also kind of knowing, like right now I kind of have something that's a little bit scheduled, which is Reverse Collapse, for example. I've been playing every Saturday at around 7:30 to 8. Is when I've been starting it, and then doing like 1 or 2 missions. That's also the part of the schedule is maybe Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays are Stellar Blade, for example, until I beat it, and then I fit another game into there. And then maybe Tuesdays and Thursdays, because Thursdays always seems to be a big launch day for games. So like Nikke, I think, I don't know about Nikke, but I know like Girls Frontline 2 launches stuff on Thursday. I think Nikke does as well. But Thursday seems to be a very popular day for game launches. Like, I mean, we have the Theory restart this Thursday. So Thursday will be my unique one where it's like, I have a schedule daily, but it's subject to change based on character releases. Girls Frontline 2, for example, has a new character coming out this day. I'm taking the day off from work, so the schedule's been adjusted to be a 11 o'clock in the morning scheduled stream instead. So that'll kind of probably be my flex day. It was like a Thursday. Same thing with maybe Tuesday. We'll kind of have to see. But that's kind of my plan at the end of this week, is to have that scheduled out. Because like I said, I can maintain multiple games. And I definitely want to. It's just kind of divvying out the time to do it, especially on stream. Because if I have daily streams, it'll be very easy to maintain the dailies, because I'll be streaming for like 2 to 3 hours, and that's usually enough to cover all the dailies and weeklies over the course of a week for a game like this. The hardest part is then fitting in other games. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for now. This is a little bit longer than I expected it to be, because I just wanted to talk about the announcement of Project Spirits. But yeah, overall, game looks good. Going to fit right into my niche. And we'll kind of see. Hopefully there's more announcements earlier than we have seen with some of the others. Now, I mean, we have to wait till 2027 for the actual release. But I'm hoping we can see some gameplay a little bit, hopefully soon. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. If you like my content, if you could like, comment, subscribe, it really helps. And thanks for watching.